Hey, this is Andrew Lim inviting you to go out on a limb. Hello from a snowstormy Sapporo. Yes, it's actually blizzard condition here, but I made it here because I want to eat a few things, like my favorite unidong, the one that's behind me right now. This spot, this spot. Don't really know the name in English, but they have one of the best unidong. So come go and live with me. I will grab some fresh seafood here in Sapporo in a blizzard condition. Folks, before we start, kindly hit the subscribe button and the notify button for new contents that I upload weekly. Arigato gozaimasu. So Sakanayano may be a small place, but it's always packed because of its dong. I mean seafood dong, especially the uni dong, and even the miso soup here has shrimps in it, which is not very common. But the winner is really the uni dong here. Look, there's like 2-3 types of uni depending on the season with the ikura, and it's actually the size of the palm of my hand. And the price is only a fraction of what you pay in big cities like New York. Even the oyster is amazingly fresh and big and plump, and it's only like less than $2 each. I know. Sashimi bowl, amazing and fresh, and the cost is less than 20 bucks. I mean, this is the reason why I actually came here. I mean, with the blizzard and all, just to like land here and came here right away just to eat my favorite unidong and also oyster. And of course, you can actually walk around and shop in Sapporo because the main street is covered, but if it's not covered, it's actually pretty nasty out. So time for some dessert. I love this place called Rakate. The dessert here is amazing. As you can see, there's a takeout window, but there is also a dining area if you actually want to sit here and enjoy its dessert. On a cold day like this, you know, some mochi in red bean soup is appropriate. It was actually good, but my favorite, of course, this birthday cake was complimentary because if you have your birthday here, they actually give you a slice of birthday cake, which is nice. But my favorite is actually this maruse butter sandwich cookie that is really good. It's actually the buttercream with raisin, and you can actually buy this package as well downstairs at its store. But keep in mind that it has a really short expiration date, usually about a week and a half, 2 weeks. So keep that in mind. And of course, you know, with the Japanese, the service is really good. They put a plastic over the paper bag, because they were afraid that the snow would actually tear the paper bag. But of course, you know, it's really blizzard condition out there. And of course, when in Sapporo, you have to eat some fresh crabs. And a good place to come to is Kane Honke. Used to have 2 locations in Sapporo, but after COVID, there was actually 1 left in the city. And upon entering, you'll come to this fresh pool of hairy crabs, which, you know, we will dine on shortly. But you know, it's actually, you have to take the elevator, you go upstairs, and you'll be greeted by the hostess that will take you to your dining, your traditional Japanese dining booth or room. And here it's very classic. The environment is quiet, it's classic, it's comfortable. You can actually just sit there and, you know, eat your seafood feast. The menu-wise, you actually have the a la carte items. Of course, it's filled with a lot of crabs. There are 3 kinds of crabs depending on the season. There's the hairy crabs, there is the king crabs, and there's the snow crabs. But I would recommend getting the set menu, which is what we did. We started off with a few appetizers. There's some tofu. There's some appetizer made with crab, as well as fish meat. It was really tasty. I dropped a piece. And also you have the this is the snow crab, which is really fresh and good and tasty. And the way they cut it, you know, it makes it easy for you to actually get to the meat. And there's also the king crab. The way they do the king crab is so easy. You can just poke it in and the meat comes out. Delicious, heavenly. And also the snow crab, which is sashimi style with some sashimi as well. They also fried one of the crab claws, tempura style, which is amazing. They also prepared some crab roll as well as crab nigiri sushi, which was good. And of course some miso soup, you know, just like a traditional Japanese meal.
So what aggravates me is that they don't put salt on the sidewalk, so it can get really slippery. So make sure you actually wear a good pair of winter boots when you come here during the winter. But that didn't stop us from coming to this steak place. Sorry, there is no English name, but here you can actually eat some amazing wagyu beef, and you can actually cook it yourself. Wagyu beef, and also you have seafood here. So for those who don't eat beef like me, you can actually have seafood here. But of course, the grill is actually greased with beef fat. Yeah, as long as you don't mind that, you'll be fine. So grilling it yourself it's great. The seafood here is really fresh. I mean, the wagyu beef is really good because a majority of the wagyu beef from Japan actually comes from Hokkaido. So all the noise will make you think that you actually went to a wet market, but it's actually Takashimaya's department store's basement, the food department, selling an amazing array of fresh and delicious seafood. I mean, it is so good. And for those of you who love fish cake, there is a stall here near the train station. It's all in the basement because most of the time it's so cold. We can actually get fresh fish cake made on site. Here you can get all kinds of fish cake, different style, and I actually went with a couple and it was really delicious. So blizzard conditions or not, Sapporo is definitely worth a visit during the winter months, even though you're not skiing. But if you love seafood especially, this is the city to visit for your seafood fix.